Problem number 63. An electron that has an instantaneous velocity of v vector equal to minus 5 10 power 6 meter per second I cap plus 3 multiplied 10 power 6 meter per second j cap is moving through the uniform magnetic field b vector equal to 0.03 Tesla I cap minus 0.15 Tesla j cap. First question, find the force on the electron due to the magnetic field. And the second question is, repeat your calculation for a proton having the same velocity. So let's write the given first. So what is given in the question? The velocity vector is given. So minus 5 multiply 10 power 6 meter per second I cap plus 3 multiply 10 power 6 meter per second j cap. Likewise, the magnetic field vector 0.03 Tesla I cap minus 0.15 Tesla j cap. So here we are going to use the rule of magnetic force calculation based on the charge. So what is the rule? FB is equal to charge multiply v vector cross b vector. So this is the rule we are going to use in this question, where q is the charge value, v is the speed of the charge, multiply with the magnetic field. So here in the first part of the question, we are going to find the magnetic force for the electron, and we are going to repeat the same type of method for the proton. So the only thing, in the first part of the question, we have to take the charge value as negative 1.6 multiply 10 power minus 19 coulomb, and in the second part of the question we are going to use positive value of 1.6 multiply 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Clear? Okay, now we are going to apply this rule. So let's rewrite the rule. What is the rule? FB, which is equal to q v vector cross b vector. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to first find the value of v cross b, and after that I'm going to multiply with the charge. So v cross b rule you already studied in chapter number 3, physics 1 vector. So this is a cross b. So when you just go for finding a cross b or v cross b, we have to go for the matrix type. So I cap, j cap and k cap. This is the rule. And we have to substitute the value here. So first I am going to substitute the value for the velocity. So what is the velocity here? For I cap, which is 5 multiply 10 power 6, and j cap value of the speed is 3 multiply 10 power 6, but the k cap is not mentioned, so we have to take it as 0. Likewise, for the magnetic field, the I cap of the magnetic field is 0.03 Tesla, and the j cap is minus 0.15 Tesla, and the k cap is not mentioned, so we have to take 0. Now you have to see this very carefully. I always takes the value of positive, j takes the value of negative, and k takes the value of positive. And the most important thing, when you just go for finding the value of I, you should not consider the first line as well as the first column. That means the first row and the first column you should not consider. So when you just go for multiply, you have to multiply this in this direction, and you have to multiply this in this direction. So when you just go in this direction, after you multiply, you have to subtract this value with the first one. So that means this one is the positive and this multiplication is negative. That means you have to first find the multiplication and subtract with this multiplication. The first multiplication, you will get one answer minus the second multiplication, and the direction should be like this. Clear? Likewise, when you just go for the second part, you should not consider the middle line as well as the first one. So when you just go multiply, you should not touch the middle as well as the first one. So when you multiply, it will come like this. So 0 multiply this value minus 0.03 multiply with 0. So you have to do like that. Okay. And likewise, when you just go for the third multiplication, you should not consider the first line as well as the last line. And when you just go for multiplication, So this will you have to multiply. So minus 0.15 multiply with minus 5 10 power plus 6 and then subtract with this multiplication. So the arrow mark. So in this way you have to multiply very carefully. Clear, brother? Okay. So let's we start with the first. I cap takes the value of positive and I am going to multiply 0 with 3 multiply 10 to the power of 6 0 minus in this multiplication. So you have to multiply minus 0.15 multiply with 0 again 0 and then j takes the value of negative. So j vector, so j cap, and now 0 multiply with this value which takes the value of 0. Likewise in this direction 0.03 multiply with 0. So again j cap is 0. Now I have to come for k cap. K takes the value of positive. So k cap. Now you should not consider the first line as well as the last row. Clear? So I have to multiply in this direction. So minus 5 multiply 10 power 6 multiply with minus 0.15 minus in these directions you have to multiply 0.03 multiply with 3 multiply 10 to the power of 6. So now you can see the I cap and j cap because I and k is 0. So we simply discard that. The only thing you have to find the answer for the k cap. So what I'm going to do, first I'm going to multiply this and second I'm going to multiply this and then I'm going to subtract this. If it is positive and negative, we have to subtract. Clear? So k cap is here. So first I'm going to multiply these two. So let's see what is the answer. Minus 5 10 power 6 multiply with minus 0.15. So I got the answer here as 75 multiply 10 power 4 minus, so now I'm going to multiply these two, 0.03 multiply 3 10 to the power of 6. I got 9 multiply 10 power 4. So now this value minus this value. So 75 minus 9 is 66. So how I can write? K cap 66 multiply 10 to the power of 4. This is the value for V cross V. Clear? Now what I am going to do? So 66 multiply 10 power 4 K cap we got for V cross B only. Now we have to come for the final answer. So FB which is equal to Q V cross B. So V cross B already we got the answer as 66 multiply 10 power 6 10 power 4 K cap. But this is for electron. So this time I have to multiply the charge as minus 1.6 multiply 10 power minus 19 coulomb here. So let's see what is the answer. Minus 1.6 multiply 10 power minus 19 multiply with 66 multiply 10 power 4 K cap. So let's see what is the answer. Minus 1.6 10 power minus 19 multiply with 66 multiply 10 power 4. So here I got the answer as minus 1.056 multiply 10 power minus 13. It is K cap, right? So what this answer exactly gave? So this answer has two information. One is the magnitude of the force as well as the direction of the force. So what's the magnitude? The magnitude is 1.056 multiply 10 power minus 13. And what is the direction? So here the direction we got negative and this is for K cap. So what is this K cap stands for? K cap stands for Z axis, right? So what is the direction? So negative of Z direction. Negative of Z direction is the direction of the force. So in the second part, we have to do the same thing. So up to here, we are going to use the same value, because second part, we are just going to use the same value for the proton. So the only thing, when you come to the second part of the question, you have to take positive of 1.6 10 to the power of minus 19. So I don't want to repeat the same thing again. So better for the second part of the question, we are just going to consider for the proton. So this time, this Q value is positive value of 1.6 multiply 10 power minus 19 coulomb we are going to use. Again, we are just going to use the same rule, FB, which is equal to Q V cross B. So same velocity, same magnetic field for the proton. So what is the value of the V cross B? 66 multiplied 10 power 4. And what is the value of the charge? So 66 multiplied 10 power 4 we got for this V cross B, right? And then this value Q is positive. So what's the value? 1.6 multiply 10 power minus 19. So now I have to multiply with positive value. So what I got? I got the value here as 1.056 multiply 10 power minus 13 K cap. Now this answer gave the magnitude as well as the direction. So the magnitude of the force is 1.056 10 power minus 13. But what is the direction? Positive value of K cap. So that means the answer is positive Z direction. The force will be there. Clear? So this is the answer for this question. That's it. Thank you.